So I finally listened to Try That in a Small Town by Jason Aldean. I think it's Aldean. Excuse me if I mispronounced that. I know I'm late as hell on this. I know this song came out a while ago, but I only just started looking for new music, and when I listened to it, the song struck me. It struck me as having a message that we all need. So the message of the song essentially is that, you can't get away with robbing old ladies, doing things to kids, etc. You can't get away with all this stuff in a small town. Spitting in police officers' faces. You can't get away with that in a small town. Because in a small town, everyone has each other's backs. It's a very tight-knit community. If someone's roof flies off because of the wind, the community gets together to help them fix the roof in a small town. If some kid goes missing, the whole entire town bands together to find the kid. It's a very tight-knit community. They tend to be more religious, as a side note, but in any case, this is something we need more of. We need more of this tight-knit, we got each other's back mentality. Everyone needs it. And you can do it on a smaller scale. If you live in a small town, then great, be involved in it. But if you can get friends, you can build this tight knit community with them. You can be like this with your family if that's an option. If some people have very complicated family situations, but if you can be like that with your family, then do it. Now you may say, "Oh, doesn't this contradict an old video I made where he said be alone?" And it doesn't, because the main message of the video that I made before was that if you have the option between terrible company and just being alone, just be alone. Because terrible company is going to drag you down. But if you can be with a very good company, be with them. You should be with them. They're your brothers and your sisters. They're going to pick you up when you fall. And obviously you're going to pick them up when they fall. If one person, this is how I was with my family. My family is quite large. If you mess with one of us, you're messing with all of us. That's how it works. So, everyone has each other's back. And that's very important to have in your life. Because, life is ups and downs. When you're down, it can be hard to pick yourself up on your own, depending on how far you go down. If you're far enough down, it's like being falling in a dirt hole, right? If you fall, you don't really need anyone else because you can kind of climb up. But if you fall far enough, which some people do, just because some unfortunate incident happens to them. Most people who fall that far just did it to themselves. But, if you do end up falling in one of those holes, I don't know, you get hit by a car or something, like something you can't really control, right? If you fall far enough down the hole where you can't climb out by yourself, you're going to need someone to help you. Having that tight-knit community is godsend. And you, because you're part of that community, you have to do the same for others. If they fall down in a hole, you have to help them too. It's not a one-way street. It's a two-way street. But if more people took this mindset to life, everyone would be, one, a lot more happy, and two, the overall quality of life would improve for the general area. In this case, America could use this. Less of this highly selfish, consumer, dopamine-genic way of living. Back to basics, back to the communities. That's what built America in the first place. So, get closer to your family, do good for your community, do good for people online, do good for everyone everywhere. It will come around, because whatever goes around comes around. So don't be a prick either. We could use more Good Samaritans in the world.